Hey, it's Deborah Atkinson with Flipping 50 and the host of the Flipping 50 podcast. And I'm so glad you joined me. So before I get started, what I really love for you to do is to add in the comments below this video, what's your biggest problem when it comes to exercising with arthritis? Tell me where your arthritis is the worst. Is it in hands, shoulders, elbows, wrists, knees, hips? Hopefully you're not telling me all of the above, because we're working on some new projects to support you specifically. But I want to give you some big tips on how you exercise appropriately with arthritis to decrease the pain from arthritis. Strength training is one of your best friends, even though it may feel a little scary because it can be painful if you do too much too soon. Here's how to avoid that. You want to choose lighter weights than you think that you can handle and do a few more repetitions, but there's a sweet spot. Doing too few, meaning you're going to use heavier weights and reach fatigue, will probably stress those joints right now. Doing too many repetitions will also stress the joints in a different way, but from a wear and tear and too much repetition as opposed to too much weight. You want to be somewhere in the middle. So if I said too heavy would be a weight where you fatigue, even 10 or fewer repetitions, but even up to 12 or fewer. Too much is probably anything over 20 repetitions for you. Your sweet spot is ideally about 15 to 20 repetitions. And even if you come close to that, you're at 20, but maybe not quite at muscle fatigue. Next time you do it, just make a note. Don't go on and do more, but make a note that that was relatively easy. And then rather than add weight, try going slower. So the key to using a light weight to reach fatigue so you can see and feel muscle definition that you still want if you have arthritis is going slower. That can make the same weight feel heavier, stressing your muscles but not stressing your joint anymore. So that's the smart way to exercise with arthritis, to reach muscle fatigue, to get the benefits that you want from muscle tone, strength, and endurance without stressing the joints and leaving you pretty comfortable the next day. And it's that 24 to 72 hours after you do strength training, if you have arthritis, that you really want to pay attention to. So finish every workout feeling like I could have done more, because that's your sweet spot for making sure you're not doing too much too soon. And then you'll pretty soon be able to dance a little bit better with being able to know when you can push just a little bit more without paying for it as far as joint safety goes. If that was helpful, I would love to hear from you. Drop your comments down below and tell me whether you're finding an exercise program that serves you or if you need some support with a strength and conditioning program that helps you get the tone and the definition you want without the stress and the strain that you don't. And I'll see you on the flip side.